All right, everybody. We are back to another live stream. So we're going to jump back into IFR navigation. All right, let's work on getting a better ILS approach. Okay. Okay. Let's refly this bad boy. Let's just leave it in whatever configuration it's in. I'm not going to touch it. We just have to maintain altitude, speed, and heading. Okay. All right, buddy. Okay. Pitching up, no trim. Okay. Okay. 210. Okay. We're at 1500. 210. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. We're on center line. About 260. Okay, maintaining 15,000. Okay. 1,500. Just focused on the instruments right now. Okay. Let's get into 10 degrees of flaps. Let's get to 500 feet. About like right there is pretty good. Let's pitch up a little bit. Let's trim up. There we go. Let's add some more flaps. Let's pitch down. It's a little bit above, so let's reduce our VSI. Staying centered. Keeping that airspeed at 15. That's what our airplane configuration is set. Okay. Now we're pitching down. Okay. Catching up to the green. Keeping it at 1500. Got the pappies in sight. Okay. Runway's in sight. Pitching up slightly. Yeah, 1500 is a pretty good sweet spot for our soft field. Okay, we got a pretty good descent. We're just trimming down right now. Too white, too red. Okay. All right. Okay. Full flaps. Trimming down. We're all set for power. 1500. A little bit low. Let's pull up a little bit. Okay, runway's in sight. Pulling power. Getting lined up. Okay, getting lined up. Flaps up. Okay, we did better. Okay, but it's not really telling me where I need to make it better, but okay. Call upon everything you've learned and master this IFR flying challenge. All right. After we complete this challenge, then we will just jump to Centennial and go from there. So let's get this rocking and rolling. All right. Got good visibility. 0 wind. We're at 5,000 altitude. Okay. 124 knots. Let's go. We got a G1000 in this bad boy. Woo! Okay. Just maintaining 5,000. Pitching up. We just flew over a radial. Okay. Descending to 3,500. Make a heading to 060. Oh, so that's what. I'm sorry. Oh man. Dang. Okay, turning to 225. Oh my god. Got it. Oh god. I'm way off. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 225. Yep. Oh, what a horrible score. Okay, let's look at the power settings here. That is a good question. Hmm. I am looking for my RPM settings. Nope. Where did I put it? Hmm. It's all specific to the airport, but hmm. Where did I put it? Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Gonna be at 5,000 feet. 2,400 is 110 knots. 2,500 is 115. Okay. Hmm. Still looking. See if I can. Okay. So let's be accurate on our power control. So let's see. Let's do this. Let's just take the speed control and then we can knock this out. So that was we could do better. It's always about improving. That is the goal. And to get a perfect score. Okay, let's go. 2,400 and it's at 100 knots. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's about Yeah, let's do better. Hmm. Okay. 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 Let's give it another shot. Flaps up, mixture in, all that goody stuff. Let's go. What the heck, man? Oh. Okay, got it. There we go. Not our best, but we did better. Okay. Let's see if that cleaned us up a little bit. Let's do an ILS approach since that will help us maintain power. Think that round went better. Okay. Okay, let's jump into that ILS approach, folks. We worked on our power settings. We got to work on this every day. Okay. Okay. Trimmed out. Okay, we're trimmed out. We're on glide. We're in the wide arc. Pre-landing checklist. Gas fuel selector on both, undercarriage locked and secured, mixture set, best altitude. Power set, best glide. Doors locked and secured. Pre-landing checklist is complete. Pulling power to 1500. (10° flaps). Okay. Keeping 75. A little low. Pulling up. Moving over. Okay. Okay, reaching the diamond. Okay, now we're trimmed out. It's getting established. It's offset a little bit, but runway's in sight. Diamond centered. To white, to red. To white, to red. We are good. Okay. Full flaps. Getting that diamond back. Okay. Okay, we're over the runway. We are passing the threshold. Okay. Getting aligned, bleeding off that energy. Flaps up, brakes, pulling back, getting center line. But there's room for improvement. Oh, okay. I don't know what that meant, but okay. Okay, we got an A. Nice. So we did a lot better, guys. That's a win. We beat our previous score. So that's a plus. All right, now... Yeah, we moved that up from a B to an A. All right, so we're maintaining power. We got power settings. All right. Now let's do this test. Oh, man. Let's do this. I'm going to pitch up already just in case. Yep. Okay. 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 110 knots. To 360, 350. Chill out there, Trim. Chill out. Left turn 060. Okay, okay, we did better. Okay, so let's start the beginning. Let's not touch any controls. Heading 060 and speed reduction was pretty good. And then keep a steady altitude while turning heading 225 before accelerating. So, all right, let's just redo it. Let's do this one more time. Well, we're going to keep doing it over and over. We're about to go into IFR training here next week. I did not get to fly on Sunday. There was a snowstorm here in Centennial Airport. So I stayed in, did a little flight sim flying, did some studying. After this IFR training test, per se, I'm going to jump into the pattern here real quick at Centennial. And we're going to fly Saturday and Sunday in the evening between 4 to 5. Saturday 4 to 5, Sunday 4 to 6. Saturday 4 to 6, Sunday 4 to 7. I'm going to go down to Spaceport, come back, do a couple 3 touch and goes at night, and get sharpened for IFR training. So just doing some ground course, doing some flight sim, then doing some real flying, and then doing the IFR training. So let's get back into it. Okay. not touch nothing. Okay, let's go. There we go. All right, maintaining that altitude. Okay. Okay. Okay, maintaining the magenta. All right, and getting down to 3,500 and reducing airspeed to 110 knots. Should be about 1,800 here. Okay. Left turn 060. Yep. Okay, maintain 060. Okay, reaching. Okay. Dang. Okay, you know what? That was horrible. Okay. Let's just restart it here real quick. Okay, we got to keep 110 knots. Okay. 5,000 feet. Turning to the magenta. Okay. Okay. Reducing speed, dropping to 3,500. I wasn't even turning, lady. Okay. Okay. Nope, I sure didn't. Dang. Let's see. But I followed the magenta. All right, so got a lot more work. So let's do one more time. Let's see power. Let's see where you're keeping us at. Okay, let's redo this. It's all about practice. Okay. Okay. Girl. I agree. We did better. I'm just going to maintain the green arrow this time. Let's do this one more time. So that didn't do anything. Like, it was higher when I followed the magenta line, but we'll see how it actually performs in real life when I go into IFR training. All right, let's go back to main menu, and we'll take this test again tomorrow. Oh man, I gotta update. All right, let's go to what? Where's KAPA, huh? All right, we're gonna fly out of Centennial. We are going to fly. Set that as our departure. Let's fly current weather conditions and ATC. All right, we still got time. Okay, this will be our last flight of the day, folks, and then it's lunchtime and study time, then work time. So thank you so much for standing by, folks. This is current weather conditions over here in Centennial. So let's go through the run-up, okay? Okay, we hear it. Startup. Flaps. Okay. Let's get the beacon. Okay, clear prop. Let's tune into the ATIS. 30.21. Got whiskey. Okay. Three five right via Alpha. Hold short. Hold short runway 35 right via Alpha. Contact tower 118.9. Golf Sierra Alpha. Okay. All right, we're all set. All right, buddy. Let's get a pushback. Let's make sure our flaps extend fully. Hey, Exeget, getting a pushback. Let's go. Okay. Come on, buddy. Okay, steer me right. There you go. Whoa, buddy. All right, let's do a quick run up. Okay, flaps extended. Gotta double check our power, because last time somebody was messing with our power. Cool. Alright. Flaps up. Okay, full brakes, full power. Pull-in mixture. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're leaned out. Pull-in power to idle. Okay, we got idle power. Let us taxi. Okay, run up is complete. Okay, we are clear to taxi 35 right via Alpha. Whoa, buddy. Using those rudders, not riding the brakes. Okay, we are approaching 3-5 right. Okay, let's hold short. Let's call tower. Holding short, 3-5 right, golf. Sierra Alpha. Dang, it's windy. Cleared for takeoff, 3-5 right, Golf Sierra Alpha. Left traffic. So we got a left crosswind. 9 knots. Okay. Let's get centered. Okay. All right, we're all centered. Let's get the landing light on, taxi light off. All right, pre-run up checklist is complete. Full power. Okay. Releasing brakes. Heels to the ground. Okay. Gonna rotate at 55. Pitch for 70. Rotating. Okay. Pitching for 75, 80. Okay. Okay. We are going to be making a left before Arapahoe Road. It's coming up. Oh my God. It made me take off with flaps again. Sir, please, please stop putting the flaps up. Oh my God, man. Co-pilot's got me messed up. Okay, climbing. We are before Arapahoe Road. We are on crosswind. We are facing the west. Still climbing to traffic pattern altitude. Trimming. Okay. We are at traffic pattern altitude, making a 30-degree steep bank. Staying before I-25. Staying on the east side. Okay. Very beautiful. Okay, we have the runway in sight. Maintaining pattern altitude. Establishing power. Okay. Gonna pull this puppy back. Okay, pitching up a little bit. We don't want to be too slow. Okay, we're a beam. We should be called up here pretty soon. Okay, let's do a pre-landing checklist. Carpet on, gas fuel selector on, both. The mixture set best power. Undercarriage locked and secured. Doors, seats locked and secured. Pre-landing checklist is complete. Clear touch and go. Left traffic 35 right. Golf Sierra Alpha. Okay, making that left. Making that left base turn. Starting our descent. 15, 20 degrees of flaps. Okay. Got the runway inside. We're going to have to make that a pretty sharp turn here. 35 degrees. Pitching down, pitching down. Turned a little soon. Okay. That trim. It's doing us dirty. Okay. Okay. Losing energy now. Flaps up. Carpeed cold. Full power. Okay. Rotating. Okay. Okay. Maintaining visual on runway center line. What are you talking about, bro? I just landed. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Reaching pattern altitude. Reducing power. Okay. 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 Making left downwind turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, let's stay inside of the highway. Okay. Pitching up for pattern. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get set up for landing. Seagum's checklist. Carpeed on. Gas fuel selector on both. Undercarriage locked and secured. Mixture set. Best altitude. Power setting. Best pattern. Doors and seatbelts locked and secured. Pre-landing checklist is complete. Okay. Once we are abeam the runway, let's say we are. Let's get 10 degrees flap set in. Let's get set up. Start pitching it down. Okay. Clear, touch and go. Runway 35 right. Golf Sierra Alpha. Okay. Applying more flaps. Keeping our airspeed. Making our left base turn. Since we have to be before Lincoln due to the noise abatement, we're just going to keep that final turn in there. Applying more flaps. Okay. Yep. So we need to have a tighter turn and just be on power setting a lot sooner, or we're not going to make established. Okay, we are full flaps. Okay. Pulling power. Setting up. Flaps up. Carb heat off. Full power. Heels to the ground. Swear if you put flaps up again, flaps down again, sir. Okay, 65, rotating. Okay. Okay, keeping our airspeed climbing to 6,400. Before making our turn. Okay, making our crosswind turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Rounding out, still climbing to pattern altitude. We are at pattern altitude 6,900. Okay, leveling off, setting power to 2,200. Okay, reducing VSI, starting our left downwind. Now that we are at traffic pattern altitude, a lot sharper. Okay, we are parallel to the runway slightly. All right, let's get our GUMPS checklist complete. Okay. Carb heat on, gas fuel selector on. Gas fuel selector on both. Mixture set best altitude. Power set pattern. Undercarriage locked and secured. Doors and seatbelts locked and secured. Pre-landing checklist is complete. Applying 10 degrees flaps. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're a beam. Waiting for tower to clear us. Clear, touch and go, runway 35 right, left traffic, Golf Sierra Alpha. Okay, establishing for 1,500. 15 degrees more flaps. Making our base and final turn. Okay. Maintaining our angle. Yep. Rounding out now that we have runway in sight. Okay. That was clean. That was clean. 30-degree bank on base final. It's pretty good. Okay. Sir, if you don't get the out my face, we are too red, too white. We are. All right. Alrighty, folks, get ready to land at Centennial Airport. Okay, let's pitch up a little bit. Stay at 1,500. That's a sweet spot. Okay. Pulling power over the threshold. Rounding out, maintaining center line, bleeding off that energy. Okay, maintain. Flaps up. Okay. Heels to the ground, carpet cold, center line, full power. Okay. Gaining speed now to 65. Rotating. Okay. Flaps up one more time, checking it. All right. It's a pretty clean pattern, folks. Let's keep climbing to 6,400 feet. Dear Microsoft, I am climbing best rate. We got some pretty good climb right now. But if you want me to go to 65, I could trade some altitude for airspeed real quick. Making left crosswind. Okay. Still climbing to 6,800. About 6,900 to be precise. And once we are at 6,900, we will make a 30-degree bank. Okay. All right. Let's get our airspeed back. Let's make that left crosswind. Center the ball. Keep our airspeed. Okay. Level out. We got runway in sight. Okay. All right. Pre-landing checklist. Carpet on. Gas fuel selector on both. Undercarriage locked and secured. Mixture set. Best altitude. Power set. Best pattern. Doors and seatbelts locked and secured. Pre-landing checklist is complete. All right, we are applying 10 degrees flaps. Okay, maintaining our altitude. We are abeam. Okay, we are just waiting for the tower to clear us to touch and go, but let's do this as our last touch and go. Okay. Should be getting a call here soon. Clear touch and go, runway 35 right, left traffic, Golf Sierra Alpha. 15 degrees flaps, pitching, pulling power to 1500. Getting established before I start making that left base. Okay, we're established and we are before Lincoln. Making our sharp 30 degree, about 25 degree. Let's do 25 degree. Maintaining our power setting, maintaining 70, 75. Okay. Got the runway in sight, shallowing our bank. We're at 1500 still. We are maintaining 70, 75. Okay, we got two white, 4 white. Okay, full flaps. Okay, getting established. There we go. We are on glide path. Okay. Maintaining our airspeed, 65, 70. Okay, a little low, getting back up. Okay. Pulling power over the threshold, getting lined up, bleeding off that airspeed, staying center lined. Okay. Let it settle. Flaps up, carpet cold, let the nose fall down naturally. Let's get center lined. Okay, full power. Waiting for airspeed to climb. Everything's in the green. Waiting for rotate speed, 65, rotate. Rotating 65, pointing our nose down the runway. Maintaining center line. Okay. We're established for center line climb. Pitching for 7580. Climbing to 6,400, which will allow us to make left crosswind traffic entry using that right rudder. Making that left crosswind turn before Arapahoe Road. 6,400 feet, making that left crosswind turn now at about 25 degrees. Still climbing. Dropping the nose. Too sharp. I bet we have flaps. Yep, homeboy put flaps. Okay. Still climbing to 6,900, which is 1,000 feet above the runway elevation. Okay. Once we reach it, we will make a 30-degree bank. Okay. Let's get established. Let's let the nose drop. Let's keep it at 1,800, making our left downwind turn, pitching down, making sure we maintain. We need more back pressure. Okay. We got the runway in sight. Let's get established over the highway. Let's add about 2,100 RPM here. Let's not get too slow. Let's do the pre-landing checklist. Carb heat on, gas fuel selector on both. Undercarriage locked and secured. Mixture set best altitude. Power set best pattern. Best glide as well. Doors, seatbelts locked and secured. Pre-landing checklist is complete. Okay, now we're going to apply 10 degrees flaps. Okay, maintaining altitude, just making sure that we're trimmed out. Waiting for our radio call. We can pull power a little bit to 2,100. Clear touch and go runway 35 right left traffic. Golf Sierra Alpha. Okay. Making that left sharp turn about 20 degrees this time. C470 right there. We got the lights in sight. Okay. We're just going to get established over here. That was a little bit of a short base. Full flaps. Okay. Let's do one more touch and go. $20 degrees next time. It's because we're combining our base and our final since we have a short base. Okay. Just holding that. Keeping center line. Pulling up. Bleeding off airspeed. Okay, flaps up. Maintain center line. Heels to the ground. Carpet cold. Okay, full power. Rotating. Okay. Climbing to 6,700. 6,400 before making our crosswind turn. Centennial Tower Skyhawk Golf Sierra Alpha requesting full stop. Making left crosswind turn. What? Sir, sir, sir. Okay. Reaching. Okay. We are at power pattern altitude. Making our left downwind turn. Enter left traffic 35 left. Okay. Okay, let's get set up for landing. Carb heat on, gas fuel selector on both, undercarriage locked and secured. Mixture set best power. Clear to land, runway 35 left, Golf Sierra Alpha. Okay. Okay. Pulling power to 1500. Okay. Making left base. Now we're going to have to make a sharp left turn to that 35 left. Boy, if you tell me too fast, I swear. You can get out of here. You can get out of here. How fast do you want me to land? I'm too white, too red, sir. Oh, you're messing with my power setting now. Okay. All right, you know what's best. Yep, we're 1 white, 3 red, just so you know, sir. Yep, your call. I got the landing point. Oh, your controls. Yep, look, you get. I can't put power. Yep, no worries. Just pitch me up. We are at critically low stall speed, but okay. I'm pitching down. Please turn off my power. Please turn off my power. Oh my god. What are you doing? Why are you adding power? I I'm pulling the mixture. We're having some power issues. Okay, flaps up. Okay, let's restart this puppy. Mixture full rich. How to restart the engine. Crazy. See, you need to be aware of these little possible issues that could happen, especially on landing. Okay. Contact ground 121.8. Golf Sierra Alpha. Okay, let's exit the runway. Okay, tune in to ground 121.8. Centennial ground Skyhawk Golf Sierra Alpha at 35 left. 35 left Charlie. Cross 35 right Alpha taxiway Charlie. Okay, folks, that was today's pattern work. We're getting a lot tighter, getting a lot sharper. I appreciate you guys for joining today's training session. We had 2 viewers today. That is an incredible progress so far, especially since we've been streaming all week since we've been able to stream since we have 51 subscribers. So if you're not following, feel free to follow. I will be live streaming my flight on Saturday. We will be doing what we are practicing now, but in a real aircraft, real scenario and such. And then we will do the same flight to Spaceport here coming up pretty soon. So that will be live streamed as well. So that ways we can practice this in the sim, study this on the ground, and fly this in real life and nail it with our instructors. So that ways we can get better, faster, and safer. This is a very interesting route, sir. Okay. It's important to maintain center line at all times. We do not need much RPM when taxiing the aircraft on the runway. But it's incredible that we are able to train at home. Very thankful for this. Hello. Sir, you are just stopped in the middle of the runway. I believe that's the run-up. I believe the run-up area is right here on the left. Okay. All right, pulling power. Pretty sharp turn, sir. It's a busy day in the sky. Look at that. We got people up there. Yeah, I'm trying to make that right turn, but I got all the right rudder as much as I can. There we go. All right. Pulling power. Mixture idle shut off. Shutting off the battery. Boom, boom, boom. All right, 28 days. One takeoff, one landing. Touch and goes do not count. All right. Good job, folks. We did a little bit of IFR. We did some pattern work. We will take that little IFR training course later today. Yeah, time to eat and time to go work. Thank you so much, folks. Appreciate your support.